Hey guys, what is up? And I am at Austin's studio today, and he doesn't really have it set up as much as he did before, but I have it set up today myself. Yes, he helped. Wow, this is actually really good lighting.
It's all because of me.
Well, sure. And so, so over here we have the Panasonic Lumix GH4. Yeah, right. I can't even afford that yet. But this is the G6. It's a really good. This is a step up from a Nikon. Well, anything's a step up from a Nikon at this point. But on the most part, I was gonna originally get the T5i, T3i, but this camera grabbed my interest. Bitrate is a joke on this thing, but it compensates when you don't know how to export the footage just right. So before I just blab off about that thing, so this thing here is called a green screen. Many guys see this thing everywhere. YouTubers use it all the time. YouTubers have it set up and don't even use it, which I don't get why. But this thing is used a lot for a lot of productions. Austin's used it for some of his videos. He's used it for so many of his videos. Also, in some cases, if Austin was, like, let's say in another house, or he was traveling and he had a picture of his old background right there, which if you guys can see, that's what he would make his videos at. He could just go ahead and apply it and make it look like he was at his house all along and trick people.
We're going to do that with his channel. He's gonna like take a picture of my background and use it for his background for a green screen, but I'm gonna change it for the shutter so you can do that.
Which I'm gonna do, and it's perfectly fine, so I don't have an issue. So a few things I'm gonna talk about here. There's an issue that I've noticed professionally and YouTube wise. I'm not going to call anyone out, but I've seen in productions that people don't use the proper lighting. Some people just use the two lights alone, and then they just get a shadow on here. This right here, this is a shadow. Where you see my hand at, that's a shadow. That's what you don't want in your footage. You don't want this to be wrinkled either, but you can compensate with a prime lens. And over here we have clamps holding this up. I mean, it could be better, but I just set it up out of nowhere. And then that up there is because this is kind of, there's so much light being pointed at, it actually seeps through and you can see some of the wall behind it, which is another, if you go back here, you can see this is part of Austin's other setup that I might take a picture of and steal as well, just to trick people. But here we have one light. This is the light of the subject. This is another one to light the subject on the other side, and this one's for the subject's face, which hurts me a lot. I don't like that light, but it works to pop me out from the backdrop. That's what you want. You don't want to just to blend right into the backdrop. You want to stick out, so when you do keying, you don't have that issue. But on the most part, this would be a generic setup for many YouTubers, for many vloggers, for many people that are doing film. Obviously, the one for film would be using a bit something more professional. This is semi-professional alone, but many other more productions would be using LED panels, and there'd be LED panels on top. Like there's LEDs of, those aren't LEDs, but those are just halogen, I think. And that's how the whole setup works. There comes Austin down with some cameras, and we'll be making some business about some future projects coming up.
Yeah,
Secret projects, right?
Secret projects.
Alrighty, that is all. This is Greg from Legacy Productions. I just wanted to show you what a green screen would look like. Also, audio. Keep it separate or have a lav mic. Or have a lav mic. That works too. So that is all, and see you later.